Hi, thanks for watching my video. Thanks for clicking on it. So I get a lot of emails, comments on videos regarding what decks I use. So I thought I would do a series of videos. I'm going to do 2 videos on my different tarot decks, and then I'm going to do 2 videos on my different oracle cards. Then I was thinking, I think about starting about a series of videos about my different crystals and what they're good for. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. This isn't no tarot reading. This isn't a pick a card. This is just going over the different decks. So I'm going to start off with this one. This is the After Trow. This is the back of the card. And I like it's got pretty good stock, but now, of course, this one, I got small hands, so this one is kind of, I don't use it very often. It is kind of hard for me to shuffle because the cards are pretty, you know, they're kind of thick. And then, of course, they kind of look like, it's like you take the standard tarot, and then it's like, this is supposed to be like right after that scene. So, you know, let me find a good one here. Okay, everyone's familiar with the Four of Wands. So like the Four of Wands, you usually have either a couple going underneath, you know, it looks like a little, I don't know, like you would go through when you're getting married or something, like a little altar or something. And they go underneath this, or a guy's going underneath it. But in this card, it's like after that point, and they're both in the carriage riding off into the sunset, right? Then we have like the Page of Cups here. So this is a good example because in normal tarot decks, in the regular like Rider-Waite, it shows him with this cup in his hand like he's about to offer it. And as we know, the Page of Cups is like a youthful energy, kind of clumsy, you know. And in this deck, the After Trow, it shows after the fish is kind of flopped out of his cup, right? I'll show you the box. The box, in case you want to get it for yourself, the After Trow. Next, we have the Everyday Witch Tarot. The back looks like this. This is actually one of my favorite decks. The box looks like this. And it's just like it says, it's like shows scenes with witches. You know, it's just, I love the colors. I like this King of Pentacles. I love how he sits there, and you can tell he's stubborn. He's got the bull there, but he's loyal because he's got his dog. And then, you know, he wants his cake and he wants to eat it too, but he's hardworking. You know, he earned it, basically. It's just, look at the Hierophant. You know, deep spirituality. I just love these cards. These are some of my favorite. The card stock is great. Next is another one of my, I say this about just about all of my decks. They're my favorite. They're all my favorite. So this is the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. And it's got a pretty good stock. Now, these cards are a little bit bigger than normal cards. And then the box looks like this. Pretty cool. Like, here is the Four of Earth. And instead of wands, swords, and things like that, or pentacles, like instead of pentacles, this is earth. So it's got earth, water, fire, air. And then it also has, like, for air, it goes up to higher numbers than just the 10 and then the court cards. It's got great pictures. Look at that dragon. And then a lot of people who get personal readings from me, especially the love readings, you recognize this deck. This is the Legacy of the Divine Tarot. The box looks like this. She's all, you know, focused and everything. And, of course, this is the back of the cards. These are a little worn because I use them quite often. And, of course, they have great imagery as well. Look at that beautiful Chariot card. And look at the Empress. You know, it shows how fertile she is. You know, home and hearth, and just beautiful. The Ace of Coins. The King of Swords. Look how focused the Queen of Wands is. Now, this is the card that's actually, the imagery on this card is the same one that's on the box. Then we have this deck, which I don't use it like in the personal readings as much because these cards don't really have a backing. Instead, you have like the normal side of the Death card, and then this is the back side of it. This is the other side. It's like if you want to look at, now this is called the Vice Versa Tarot. And this is what the box looks like. And now this deck is really good for like wanting to see the other side sort of like there's two sides to every coin, right? So you have, let's find a good one. Okay. Here's the Hierophant. That's the normal, you know, pretty much the normal look of the Hierophant. You know, everyone sees this side, but what they don't see behind the Hierophant's chair is this. You know, there's the Goddess. That's an old type of goddess. A baby with a key, an apple. Let's find another good one. Okay, here's the Ten of Swords. You know, of course, in most decks, it shows the swords are in the back, right? But I love this because, for example, for this Ten of Cups, if you turn it over, it shows where, of course, it's got the dark moon in it, you know, for the new moon. And it's like, I interpret this as a new perspective. Like he stepped away from... He came out of his armor, and he's looking at all those swords, and he's gaining a new perspective. So these cards are great for looking at the other side of the coin. Then we have, let's see. This is called the Enchanted Love Trow. Now look at that beautiful pink. And the cardstock is okay. It's not too thick, not too thin. This is the box. Now, this deck is really, really good. It's really good about love relationships. In the book, it has a great book. Like if you have yes or no questions, like the Ace of Shells, that's like the Ace of Cups. That'd be yes, go for it. You know, new love, blah, blah, blah. Now, of course, they have like Seven of Roses for Wands. They have Gems for Pentacles. There's a Wheel of Fortune. Shells for Cups. And where's the Wings? Look at that Lover's card. And then let me find a Wings. The Prince of Wings. Of course, the wings is like the air, which is swords. And, you know, they're charging forth. But, yes, these are beautiful cards. Then we have one of my absolute favorites. The Wild Unknown Tarot. Tarot, however you want to pronounce it. So, this is the back of them. This is what the box looks like. And you've just got to see this imagery, okay? So, this is the Death card. I mean, it kind of looks I don't know. It's just got these great, I just love the imagery. The star card. The moon. Look at that beautiful moon card. Son of Pentacles. Father of Pentacles. The Devil. So those are great cards. Then I have, this is the Tattoo Tarot, Ink and Intuition. And this is what the box looks like. And the imagery, it looks like tattoos. A hanged man. The Tower. The Devil. Okay. Next is the 8 Coins Tattoo Tarot. The back looks like this. Cardstock. And this is the box. What a great looking box. Look. I love the art on these decks. The tattoo deck. The tattoo decks. Look at that Ace of Swords. The Emperor. The Hermit. The 4 of Wands. The 5 of Cups. The 10 of Pentacles. The 5 of Wands. And you get that. It's just so, the imagery is just beautiful. Look at that 10 of Cups. Next, we have the Housewives Tarot. Now, I had wanted this deck for a really long time. I finally got it. I like it because they look really retro. That red on the back. Then, the thing about this is the box. So, this is the box. It comes like this. And when you open it up, and it looks like a little recipe box, an old-timey recipe box, right? And actually on the back of these cards, there is some recipes on it. Like, let me find one. Okay. Madame Marlena's Mystical Martini. They're just super cute. And this is what the imagery is so retro, y'all. Look at that hanged man. She's hanging him up to dry. The 3 of Swords. The 9 of Wands. 7 of Cups. 6 of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles. Look how she's trying to balance everything. Let's see. The Hermit. The Devil. Judgment. Strength. So, these are just absolutely really, really cool cards. Next, we have, now this is my newest deck. It is called The Good Tarot. And this is by Colette Baron Reed. I've been forgetting to put the name on it, but this is what the box looks like. And that's just beautiful. Wait, oh my God, look at this imagery. Messenger of Water. 4 of Earth. 6 of Earth. King of Earth. 5 of Air. 9 of Water. 10 of Earth. King of Air. Sun. So, all the imagery on this deck is amazing. I love art and I love the imagery on that deck. Next, I have a deck that I really don't use that often. And this is Angel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue. I don't use them because she quit making tarot cards. She's actually rebuking tarot. So this is what the box looks like. So I thought that instead of using them so much, now when I'm called to use them, I do use them, but I just kind of keep them aside. I want to keep them in good use. They still have the edging on it. The imagery is like Justice, Queen of Fire, Five of Fire, Six of Air. The air has unicorns on them. Knight of Earth, Four of Fire. That's like the Four of Wands. Ten of Earth, which is like the Ten of Pentacles. Let's see here. The Ten of Water. Let me get another. Here's the Dreamer, which would be, in the regular tarot, that would be the Fool. Then we have, this is Spirit Song Trow. And it's got such a cute little box. Look at that elephant. I love elephants, y'all. So, of course, I'm going to think that. And I bought these cards because of the elephant on the box, to be real. They're kind of hard for me to, because they're so stiff. We have, the imagery is beautiful, though, because we have the Knight of Shells. This is the Justice card. Knight of Feathers. Ten of Acorns. Four of Feathers. The Chariot. Nine of Feathers. Four of Shells. So Ten of Crystals. Queen of Shells. Nine of Crystals. So I really don't use this deck very often. I am willing, if someone wants to trade a deck or something, you can contact me in my email. I'm willing to trade a deck for that Spirit Song Tarot if someone wants that. The last deck I'm going to show you in this video is the Akashic Tarot. Look at that back. Isn't that beautiful? They're not too, they're kind of hard. They're a little bit bigger than normal tarot deck, but I can work those pretty well. This is what the box looks like. And let me show you the imagery. So we have, it doesn't have the regular, like, again, the swords and the coins and the cups. This has, like, the keys, the Six of Keys, roses, commitment. In keys, we have scrolls. This is one of the major arcana cards, the Ark of the Covenant. Again, scrolls. And then they have forces. So this is the Three of Forces. Queen of Keys. Reflection. Archangel Michael. The Queen of Scrolls. This one is the Five of Forces. It shows, depending on how you pull it out of the deck, it can either represent summer or winter. So that is an absolutely gorgeous deck as well. I have to say, though, out of this selection of tarot cards, my absolute two favorite is the Wild Unknown and the Everyday Witch. But the deck that I use the most would have to be this deck here, which is the Legacy of the Divine Tarot. And that's just because the imagery is better for, like, relationship type readings, and that's what I usually get. So I hope this was informative, and I hope it helped you. I will be making another one because this is not all my cards. This is like half of the tarot cards. And then I have the, quite a bit of Oracle as well. I just thought I would split it up because of, I have limited space. B, my videos only, my camera only records 33 minutes. Of course, we're only at 1950. So I still have plenty of time to show more, but I'm going to go ahead and end the video. and I will make a second one to probably upload in a day or two. But these are the main ones I use. I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks. Have a great day.